broke podcasters now. Hey, you broke podcasters, he's going crazy on you niggas now.
I'm just being honest. Like, you know what's crazy? I'm looking at these rappers trying shows now because, you know, rappers from our era, and they are so failing.
Isn't it great?
It's great to see
tell the truth. It's great to see people fail.
Yeah. They gave their YouTubes for free. Them IPOs, they didn't own. Only me and E. A lot of y'all dudes was out here giving y'all YouTubes away for free. The tax and all of them niggas was signed to.
He going on.
What's that label? Dude named Matt ran it.
Oh shit, he dropping it.
Everyone.
Get the hate out.
All of them was
We from Queens.
Yes.
We from Queens.
We are from Queens.
All of them was on this label giving they YouTubes away for free. I'm the first dude that had a 3 deal for the same crack.
I listen to this, and I hear two people who 2 decades ago had some records out, right? And I say, damn, these guys are important to the culture, but they ain't as important to the culture where they will be relevant today without the help of many people for them to be in a media position. And now for you to laugh at people that's lacking information because it's not audience. Everybody that know you know them. It's just something they ain't doing with their audio. It's something happening, right? It's information based. Maybe they can't make 6 million. Maybe they can make 1 million. But it's people with audiences and audio that don't know what to do with it, and they laugh at them. Picture Joe Rogan doing that. That's why I got to take the game. Ain't no real nigga in the world gonna tell me laughing at failure of niggas who trying podcasting and don't know what to do. Because I will give NORE some credit. He's been able to navigate this space with the help of a lot of people, with the interest of people. This cannot be left unsaid. Loudspeaker Network is the name of it again. Being a student of the game, shout out to Chris Monroe and all of those. Number one, let's not just say that over there, yo, Combat Jack, R.I.P. Combat, who was doing this before it was doing this. You hear me? Who was doing this before it was doing this? Who was doing this when it was online radio or some shit where it didn't even have a clear understanding of what it could be. He was there, planted in the sand. Let's put some respect on the legend's name. Shout out Tax, who created that niche a lot of you suckers live in now. What we doing out here? We really saying Loudspeaker was one of the first people, and it's an audio company. They don't even deal with video. Shout out to the Reed, 10 years on the charts.
Being a good person is not underrated. You know, I woke up today, I seen something that I didn't like, 2 brothers that I respect. I reached out to them. We had a healthy conversation, a strong, positive conversation, and we got to the results. And it made me think, it was like, damn, I could have said something wrong, or someone could have said something wrong, and we could have been at war. It's very simple, us brothers out here. If you out here, you a podcaster, you doing something positive and leaning towards a positive situation, reach out to a brother. Sometimes it's a misunderstanding. It's just that. It's just a misunderstanding. So reach out and handle shit. You know what I'm saying? I did things, something positive, and I have a positive day. I'm having a great day. You know what I mean? Because I knew that certain brothers didn't have certain information that they was talking on, so I just did that. And I made it right. And I suggest that we all do that from now on. You understand what I'm saying? From now on, when we, you know, got a little disagreement, reach out. Reach out. Make it right. Positive energy. Voila.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We're back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on the latest that has transpired since Norega went on to Joe Budden podcast as a guest, and they both talked about how they enjoy rappers from their eras failing at podcasts. And I'm adding links in the description where you can watch that Joe Budden podcast and get the full context on that conversation they were having. And also Loon's podcast, who I recently just got all the way hip to, on It's Up, where he is talking about what he said, how he feels about the things that they were putting out and the information that was getting talked about on the podcast. And that's what Norega was responding to right there. I seen the post on somebody I follow out of Philly page called Shabazz the OG, and I'm guessing, I could be wrong, that's what Norega was saying. He talked to 2 people and everything like that. And overall, y'all know that's what I be on, nigga. Get a nigga on the phone. Let's get this problem solved. We ain't got to get into no back and forth. It ain't got to be no problem in the streets. Or nigga, we ain't got to feel funny about each other or nothing. Real niggas can call each other on the phone. Nobody above nobody. Let's have a conversation. So that's the big thing, that they got that handled and squared away for sure. Now, the actual context of it, I do want to say, rest in peace to Combat Jack. I was not hip to Combat Jack, but I do take in the research and the history of things where they had said that he was the one that came in, cultivated, stamped, and sealed the urban space of podcasting for our community, black and hip-hop people and everything like that. So salute to him. And also Tax Stone, I did get hip to Tax Stone. As I've said before, Joe Budden, I was inspired by that. That's what made me jump out there and do the podcasting all the way. But Tax Stone for sure. Also, I watched Drink Champs. Also, I was tapped into a lot of things that was going on, Rap Radar. But they were saying some of that information that NORE was saying was incorrect. So I'm anxious to really get that real information and what's the facts in the situation with how these works with the audio deals back in the day as opposed to what they now. The YouTubes, I will say, at that point in time, if people were signing bad deals, there wasn't a clear-cut path like it is now with podcasting if people were signing bad deals. I know that Norega and Combat had an issue back in the game because of he was actually a hip-hop lawyer and he signed to Norega to a deal, but he did apologize to Norega to his face on his podcast that he had and everything like that. So it's just one of them things, bro, as I said before, with the East Coast, they say certain wild shit like that. We don't do that in the South. It ain't nowhere in hell we don't see that. It's like, hey, bro, you want to see a nigga fail, you like to see a nigga fail even, that is crazy to us in the South. It's like that Pimp C, like Pimp C used to say about the East Coast and shit like that. Not all East Coast niggas, but some, they have that mentality. On the last video, some East Coast niggas even came in the comments and admitted that shit. I was like, yeah, hey, that's some real shit. At least y'all being honest about it. But it's so many layers to it. I don't like Joe Rogan because of what he done did with us, but I understand what Loon is saying, how, hey, nigga, the white man, he'll tell his homeboys, go do this podcast, man. I think you'll be good for podcasting. Start your own as opposed to us. And that's a psychological thing that got built in us from the past. We are aware that it's not enough opportunity for all of us at times in life to get to a certain spot, or we are trained to think that way. And the white man did that to us. So tell me what y'all think, man. We got more shit coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot. Overall, shout out to the boys getting on the phone, getting that understood. 1,000.